Where is your focal point at the tag? Down the tiles. Is that what we would call it? DTT, down the tiles, DTT. A DTR is something completely different. Down the tiles, and can you see Kai, or when you look down the tiles, does he disappear from your periph?
It's pretty good at keeping it big.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. So do what you need to do other than looking into peripherally, or don't give as much T on T, and just be a little smarter as the further we get out. I think on the international stage, we'll be able to see you better.
Yeah.
I think so too. But kind of balance that out, guys, in the end, because we really need the L, T, A. We really need that. So the closer you into the center of the chorus, let's have more diction, and the further we go out, maybe not as much, just to keep that nice and clean and focused. Cool? I am loving what you got going on there. And I have to tell you that it really sets up the leads who have the fair, increase, vote for. You've got that running part as the other three parts of the increase, vote. You sort of have that off time. Leads, there's a lot of diction and a lot of brilliance happening there. And it's every time it's been really spectacular. So keep that up. It's tough that sometimes when we're doing all these reps, you have to follow yourself. And that can be tricky sometimes. So keep up the good work. That was really, really great. Or else, there's another lead tenor thing. Or else he'll never return. Fate is still. So treble clef, you're kind of driving that last pass through there. Bass clef has a couple of rests and back in. So or else he'll, fate is still. That's all treble clef. That's just leads and tenors. So that's really, really great. Ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, he's the man who never. Is that when we check in?
Yep.
And what's sort of the thought when you just like, oh my goodness.
We sort of become the audience of the message for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you believe it? That kind of thing? Yeah, good. Keep that up. Equal contribution. I'm getting some people more character, some people not as much. I need everybody to give equally to that character. It's really cool, and it's really needed as the music and that contrast. We really need the character to come out there. So that'll be great. He's the man who never returned. Oh, he must return. His wife's concerned. Has the city learned? And then when we get to this fanfare finish, we just need all of your brilliance. So try not to just sing louder there. Just give us the brilliance, give us the diction, give us the passion, and let the chorus just soar there. Don't push, I guess is what I'm saying. And then we'll have train. Oh, leads. When we go higher, how do we feel about just a slightly brighter vowel for
I'm in.
you're like, get out of this room right
Yeah.
now. No. Get that out of here. So it's like train instead of where's the pitch on train? Train. I think that's where we want to go with it. Is that right note?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I think so. Define that.
Yeah.
Where's the vowel now, and where do you want it to go? So one click brighter, just one click brighter. Rather than singing it louder, I actually just want it to go brighter. Lighter and brighter rather than bigger and louder. And I think we're going to get a lot more bang for our buck up there, a lot more brilliance in the tone. And the singing judges are just trained to hear, they're just going to be like, no. And you didn't do that. I actually think that you transitioned really well to the higher note. I think just one vowel choice on the chart brighter will give us a little extra brilliance. Cool? And then the harmony parts, non-lead singers, you're just going to find that with us. Can we run that?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
From Citizens?
Yes.
All of it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Where? Citizens.
Citizens, Boston.
1, 2, 3.
Citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay?
Nicely done. Boy, there was a lot going on there. What a gorgeous fanfare heading into that final key change. Really nicely done. Can we just sing Charlie off that train? Can
Yeah.
we just do the tag? Good.
Hey, Flash.
Really smart. Good for you. Yeah, are you happy with that? I'm really happy with that. Leads, way to go. It's not a big shift. It's a slight shift. I actually would just add a little bit of teeth, add a little bit of tilt, and just get it off your folds. Get it up and out. That was really nicely done. And trio, way to respond. Really nicely done. One last time. Leads, I'm loving that. Charlie off. Bravo. Really nicely done. One more time on that tag. Good. Did it work? Are we going to get them off the NTA? Yeah, we might, and I would say that that's one thing we want to leave them with, and I don't know the story exactly, but we do feel better as an audience if we know the outcome. So, are you comfortable letting us know what the outcome is?
Yeah.
So I think we need to agree on that. So what's the plan now? Do we have a plan, please?
I think it's a call to action large enough to
Good.
have enough.
Perfect. So it's not that we got the end result, but we do have enough people behind the cause to go fight the good fight. Yeah. Done. Is there anybody not liking that idea? Just kidding. No, I agree. I think we really rallied the troops, and we got way more people out for the cause than we thought, and we're pretty certain this is going to work. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
We just need to know that you are thrilled with what the call to action has returned. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So no matter how the performance goes, you still have to look that part because we can sense that. So make sure when you cut off, you're almost in amazement of, I didn't think my voice would go this far. You know, I didn't think that it would resonate with this many people. And we kind of thought that we might get a couple dozen people, but it seems like the whole friggin' city's here. And this is going to be incredible. So let's do that.
Love it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Where do we go, Kai?
Break time, but before we do that, we've got some announcements and other things.
Oh, yeah.
Would you start with announcements?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Great. We're going to keep this short and relevant, so I'm going to bring up David Patterson to talk about Salt Lake City.
I don't know if you've been watching the website, the Society's website. The two venues for performances is going to be the LDS Conference Center. This is the huge indoor, the auditorium. It's an indoor stadium is what it is. And the Mormon Tabernacle. All three quarterfinal rounds will be in Mormon Tabernacle. The Wednesday afternoon, later in the day, the next gen varsity quartet contest will be back in the conference center. Okay, so they were working on getting the tabernacle. If you haven't purchased your registration for Salt Lake City, please do so, like tonight. I'm submitting our 36-band roster tomorrow, and we'd like to have it as complete as possible to save a lot of back and forths. There are a couple people who still have to get their dues, their membership renewed before the end of this month, before you can be on stage with us. And they do check, by the way, with a vengeance. Scott?
If anyone still needs one, I have one more early bird registration available in the VR section. So cheaper way in.
Okay, let's see, competition, chorus competitor t-shirts. They threw a curveball at us this year. The best way to get them is they will be in the marketplace at headquarters. So when you go to the headquarters to register, go across the hall to the marketplace and get your course competitor t-shirt. They threw a curveball at us. They said, oh, well, we're not going to charge you freight. Well, they're going to put them all in a box at the marketplace, and then somebody from the chorus has to come and pick up the box and distribute them to everyone in the chorus. And we're all scattered all over the city. So the best way is to just go to the marketplace and get your competitor t-shirt. Let's see, I think that's all. Oh, Steve Tremack is looking for a roommate. He is traveling solo for the week at Salt Lake City. He is looking for a roommate at the Little America. He has a double queen room and is looking for somebody to share the expenses. So if you let me know and we'll make contact with Steve. Okay? Anything else? Any questions, by the way, as we go along? Sir?
That's like one question about like, I heard at one point that you need to like have your membership card like when we go. Is that true?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
They're checking everybody's eligibility
Okay.
before we even go on stage, and that's what this roster is.
Okay.
It goes in with your membership number and your social security number and your, well, it goes in with your membership number, and they actually check everyone's eligibility by the dues renewal date.
Okay.
So we have a couple people who still need to get that done. And because it's not my job, it's not my job to keep up, but I guess it is. And if you don't get that renewed, you will not be able to be on stage with this. That's not my rule, that's the rule everybody else is playing on.
Great, thanks, David. Quick thing from Jeremy.
So, we have retreat, but it's not here, which means we need to move risers. The good news is we have to go to the movement tomorrow. The bad news is I messed up and didn't get the ability to pull the trailer up for tonight. That still means we're going to load the risers though. So we're going to need as many hands as possible, getting these things all down, ready to go, and just moving them down the hill and loading them in that way. We'll be good to go for tomorrow.
7.
We're doing 9. Yes?
Jeremy?
Yeah.
I happen to have my wife's card.
Oh. What's the
Can we make use of you?
Great. We still need all hands.
Still need all hands, but we'll
And so we have that for tonight. Because we're going to treat tomorrow, we're not going to have an afterglow tonight. Everybody's going to help with the risers. We're going to get them put away. You're going to get a good night's sleep. You're going to get into work early tomorrow, so you can leave work early tomorrow, so you can get in time for dinner down in Needham at 6 o'clock. So that's all I have to say about that. And now I'm going to hand it over to.
Wait, I have one more thing. Yeah. So there's still 2 spots with Tony Cosmo open tomorrow afternoon for PBIs. One is at noon, one is at 1 o'clock. If you would like a PBI with this incredible voice teacher, $60. He's going to be there in person. It's much better than doing a Skype lesson with him. It's a small opportunity. On Friday. Tomorrow at noon and tomorrow at 1. There are 2 slots open. If you can do that and you want a PBI, I highly recommend. It's going to be at the location that the retreat is. Just talk to me at break if you want to get one of those 2 slots. 2 slots
Great.
up.
And I believe that Sean wanted the floor. And you can take us to break.
I will do that. What do we do when we go to break?
Do we sing?
We break.
Do we sing songs like "Let's take a break" or anything like that?
No, we should get that.
I'm going to speak very briefly. I remember the first time I was in this building. It was as a representative of Harmony Foundation, and I was actually here. I got to see your guys down the road at Beverly last night, Beverly, Mass. They're doing so good. And Beverly, Mass is actually one of the very first chapters I ever visited. And I've been thinking this week about my dear friend, the late great Joe Popka, who I would come up to Northeastern District over the last 10 years, and Joe would be the guy who organized all my trips. So today I got to go up and see Shirley Popka and visit with her for a little bit. Their son Ken was there. Ken was a barbershopper for a long time. He was a barbershopper. And she won the district with your dad, Club Ned. 20 years, yeah. I say all that to say this. I did lunch with Shirley today, and I hope I don't offend anybody with this. But she said Vocal Revolution is her favorite chorus, and she just wanted me to send